Leadership is failing around the world and failing badly. And most of that is due because of a total lack of values. If we hadn't seen it before, we certainly should have seen it in the last few years. And some of you sit there nodding and probably know more people than you can count on one hand in business, in politics, and in local government that fit the bill. But when I say that we are all leaders, how is your value system holding up for you? See, Napoleon said a long time ago, leaders are sellers of hope. What have you been selling over the last few years? And what are you selling right now? See, too many of these so-called leaders have been selling all kinds of things like corruption, coercion, fear, policies that are only self-serving. But let me ask you a question about those leaders. Do you trust any of them? Now, if you're like me, it is a big no. Then the following question is, what are we going to do about it? Yes, you heard right, we. See, you've probably heard the quote, be the change you want to see in the world. Now, do you actually know what that means? That means that we need to become better. We need to look in the mirror and ask the person on the other side some serious questions and stop blame storming all the time. It's about time we got off our knees and did something about the situation we can control in our own lives. And when we get better, everything else around us gets better. So it's about time that we stepped up. Because after several years of these major challenges, it is high time that some real leaders popped up again, and those who can actually lead the people to a better future together. Not build back better, but grow into a future more confidently and competently. Will that be like a Martin Luther King, like maybe a John F. Kennedy, a Gandhi, a Mandela, or maybe will it be you? Well, it won't be as long as we keep blamestorming and as long as we don't step up. But it will take all of us to embrace our basic human values and once more make those the solid foundations of our lives, our businesses, our communities, and indeed our countries. See, we need to get back around the table and connect with our fellow human beings at a heart level, regardless of race, religion, culture, age, gender, and political affiliation. See, we need to stop this total breakdown of our society, because remember, if we want different, we must start to think different, because everything starts with a thought. So if we can act differently, we think differently, we can act differently, and therefore hopefully get better results. Basic human values are the key to the future we all desire and deserve. So let us step up and embrace the slogan, transformation begins with me. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time to step up.